Sweet sleep. If you're looking to rehab that ankle, there's a few ways that you can really start to attack that pain because, right, if you're mid-season or you're just trying to be pain-free, then you really got to get in there and you got to work that pain out. Even though you have resistance bands, you might not be doing the best exercises for them. The guy who basically pioneered resistance bands and trained every team in the NFL, his name is Dick Hartzel, Hartzel, and he has a video called search ankle rehab Dick Hartzel, Hartzel. This is probably the most effective thing that's going to really help you strengthen that ankle. I wouldn't use I wouldn't wrap the ankle, and I wouldn't use a sleeve, because what you're doing is limiting your ankle's range of motion, and you're making it so that it's like putting a Band-Aid it's like putting a Band-Aid on an injury that needs something different, right? So something else that you could do is called ROKP. It stands for reversing out of knee pain, but it actually strengthens the ankle in the process. So search ROKP by Ben Patrick. Bosu balls are, maybe close to even a Bosu Mini costs maybe $80, $100, and takes up a lot of space. There's something else that's called a slack block from slackbow.com, which is cheaper than a Bosu ball, but I would argue just as effective and more portable and has more utility, because if you could bring it everywhere you go, that means you could use it more often. Bosu balls, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you could splurge on a Bosu ball, I'd definitely get one, but I just think there's more utility, there's more benefits long term than using a slack block from slackbow.com. Something else you might want to check out is zeroshoes.com, because if you could change, right, they say we spend the most time in our beds and in our shoes. So if you invest in a minimalist pair of shoes like zeroshoes.com, this is going to increase the range of motion in your ankles. It's also going to allow your toes to spread out, right? Zeroshoes.com has the toe box, has a lot of mobility, and it just allows you to feel the ground, right? The heel isn't elevated, so for all those reasons, I would definitely recommend them. And I love them because they don't look like minimalist shoes. They look like shoes that you could go to a nice dinner with, right? They got a lot of options. Another thing you could check out, search Kador Ziani, 7 Postures. That's Z-I-A-N-I, 7 Postures. He's got a book, he's got hundreds of videos, and his simple stretches will help you rehab and strengthen the ankle in ways that I believe that you might not know about, and that can really help treat that pain. And the last thing I'll leave you with, search how to make an RMT rope, or you could put in David Weck, W-E-C-K, RMT rope. This is a tool that's going to help you, right, because you're going to be able to, where's my tools? You're going to be able to, it's a tool that will not only help you rehab your ankle, but it's also going to help you become a better soccer player, because it improves your timing, rhythm, and coordination. I got to put it somewhere where you can see it. Right, if you, let's say you have a bad ankle, and the bad ankle is on this foot, right? So you could put 1% pressure on the bad ankle and 99% pressure on the good ankle, and then and then you're just starting to play around with the pressure. Then you could put 2% pressure, 98 here, and then start to go 3%, now 97, and then slowly start to feel and diagnose. So it's almost like not only is it a diagnostic tool, but it's going to help you bend and twist your spine. It's going to improve one-legged balance. It's going to improve core strength. It's going to improve. I noticed my juggling started to get better when I was using this thing. So then that meant I noticed that since my juggling improved, my passing and my shooting got better. Everything just gets better if you use one of these RMT ropes. You can make this yourself for like $10 at your local hardware store. Right? It's just a rope as long as you are tall, maybe a little bit longer, and then or you can order one online, 25 bucks. And this is something that I wish I learned years ago because it's lightweight, portable, it's cheap, and just fun to do. Play some music, get it swinging. So yeah, try those things out. Those are probably the best ways. I haven't read Pain Free by Pete Escogiu, but I've heard of the Escogiu method for lower back pain. So I want to second. I think that's something to be worth to check out. Yeah, check those resources out. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.